What is up, everybody? This is yet another video of mine, the Corona review reacting videos, all original idea I invented last week. The first in line was Cowboys from Hell, and we're gonna continue with the discography of Pantera, and the next in line is obviously Vulgar Display of Power. So why don't we get started? How about the production then? Well, I think the overall production is not as good as it was on the Cowboys from Hell album. Stepping into the session, just finishing off Cowboys from Hell, entering Vulgar Display of Power, I felt a bit, you know, let down, if you will. Like, this is not as big or something, and I tried to pinpoint what the reason might have been, and I came to the conclusion that I think the snare is a bit too small compared to the quite big toms, and the kick drum and the overheads sounds good, and the guitar sounds really good as well, but the snare with this reverb vibe to it makes it sound a bit too small in the context and maybe a bit too distant from the rest of the elements. So that's my negative comment about the production, and yeah, not as fond of this production as I was with the Cowboys from Hell. Although you get quickly accustomed to the production, and when you just set everything aside, it's a solid production still, so nothing you would lose your sleep over or something like that. And Phil's performance on this album, there's nothing to complain about. It's understandable that the high-pitched clean vocals are distant on this album. You have some clean singing more in This Love and so on, but still they have deliberately taken a new direction within the sound, and it was obvious that they wanted to progress and make everything even more heavier and more aggressive with each album they did. The guitars, which is absolutely crushing on this album, and Dimebag for me always had a great rhythm sound and lead sound, really taking his sound on every album even further and further into that really aggressive, gnarly tone of his. You of course have the gems like A New Level and A Walk and I don't know, This Love, but this record for me has a lot of good tunes. I like them all, actually. So my rating for Vulgar Display of Power then, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. And it's a good number. Although I wasn't that fond of the production compared to Cowboys from Hell, it's still a really good album. It has great songs, and you get quickly accustomed to the production. So even though I had some issues with the snare, it's not a bad production by any means. It's a solid album. This just wasn't as mind-blowing to me as Cowboys from Hell was, and therefore maybe the number is not as high, although it also has a great sentimental value to me. So that was Vulgar Display of Power, people. What is this? It was a solid record, 8 out of 10. I appreciate your time, and I'm enjoying myself. Please tune in to the next episode where we'll be going into Far Beyond Driven. Until next time, take care. Now, they contacted me from the fashion police and the health department, and they were like all acting concerned and everything, like asking me a bunch of questions like, dude, what's up with the cap, man, and the hoodie? Like, are you trying to hide your face or something? Like, what's up with that? And I was like, no, not really. But what's up? You're like all swollen and gray and everything. Like, did you swallow your kid in one piece or something? Like, what is up with that? And I was like, no, man. Like, I'm just trying to grow my hair. So I didn't feel like showing off my hair to the camera, like, and besides, about the swollen, you know, camera adds like at least 10 pounds. So I have a bunch of cameras on me right now. In reality, I look like this. So yeah, bug off, man.